What's up, real ones? Welcome to Let's View It. It's me, your love me or hate me host, Tyrone Cross, and I'm happy to be back. I know some of you guys are probably like, I wish you weren't back. In fact, I had a comment saying,
I couldn't make it past 21 seconds. I'm out.
Now, I don't know what happened in those 21 seconds. I really don't. And I hope that viewer is okay and that no one knocked him out or kidnapped him or anything like that. I'm gonna keep a positive mind and just think that he didn't like my video. But that couldn't have been. But still, I'm just gonna stay positive. He just didn't like my video. So for real, can you guys send your prayers and wishes to make sure this guy didn't get knocked out in the first 21 seconds or kidnapped or hurt in any way? Let's pray that for some strange reason, he didn't like my video. But now let me get on to what this video is all about. As you guys know, or actually, probably as you guys don't know, considering most of you probably just clicked on my video for the first time, because I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. So as you guys don't know, but possibly may know, I don't like Officer Tatum and I don't like the Black Conservative channel. Because they're not honest, they're not real, they're just grifters that want to spread hate and racism and talk bad about black people while stating a fantasy that white people are never racist. And who do you think like hearing these statements? Who do you think like this? If you answered racist people, you're correct. And I'm one that believes if you have a platform and a voice, you have influence and power. You just can't say whatever you want and act like it doesn't matter just because you're getting a lot of views or a lot of subs. In fact, that makes it even more important that you don't do that because that means you have more influence than others. But unfortunately, we live in a world full of politics and a bunch of BS that all people want to do is feed into people emotions and get whatever they can out of it. Whether that's votes or if that's views and subs or money or whatever else. And usually all these channels that talk this way about black people are black YouTubers because obviously they're going to get away with it more. Because they're just going to sit there and say, well, I'm not racist because I'm black, so everything I'm saying is not racist. That's the whole game behind their grifting channels. And of course, yes, if you notice, most of their viewers, like 98% of them, are white people. That's not a coincidence. Now let me take a break real quick to fill you in on some of my background before people think or try to say that I'm racist of some sort. First of all, I'm mixed. My mom's half white and Mexican. My dad's all black. Second of all my kids are mixed. Third of all, I live in like a 98% white suburbs. I moved here when I was like 7 and grew up here and went back and forth. I basically went to all white schools and everything. The one difference is I wasn't completely closed off and sheltered from the streets and the hoods and the black culture. So anyways, I was going through my YouTube and for whatever reason, they sent me a video by BxBEASTBOY. Now, he took a different approach. There's another YouTuber who's black. His name is Amazing Lucas, and his thoughts are more along the lines of mine. Like he knows politics are playing games on both sides. He's not political. He wears an upside down American flag. Now that sounds extreme, but he's really not that extreme. He really is just telling the truth. He's exposing the game of politics to people. Now, BxBEASTBOY apparently can't stand Amazing Lucas. And he thinks more like the conservative channel and Officer Tatum, where black people just like to play victim and no white people are racist, but black people are extremely racist. He thinks the same way, but he came up with a new way to go about it. And that is to attack Amazing Lucas. Now, I want to highlight real quick, BxBEASTBOY has over 30,000 subscribers. And I don't even have 1,000. And when you see his video, you will understand why.
This makes life so unfair.
But also the fact that he has 30,000 subscribers and how many views this video already has proves my point. The only reason their channel grows that much is because they hate on black people. And there's a certain group that loves to hear about it. And sometimes I actually think these black YouTubers that keep pushing this same narrative actually don't even believe it. They just want views. They just want to check. They don't care that they're spreading hate. And that's a fact. So now we're gonna check out this whack ass video. But hey, if you like it, go check him out and subscribe. I ain't that kind of hater. His name is BxBEASTBOY. So you already know. Let's view it.
What's going on, guys? About to talk about the amazing Lucas with his soft self, fam. He over here crying about Black conservative perspective again. A dope channel. I highly recommend him. Go and check him out. Not amazing Lucas. I don't recommend him for nothing. I don't recommend him for nothing, if I'm just being honest. I would just call it spade a spade. This dude is worth it. Oh, my bad. I'm about to just clown how trash he was. Let's check out this video with him crying about Black conservative perspective.
Now I just gotta point out real fast. This video has 15K views in one day. Also, 810 comments so far. 1,400 thumbs ups. Just remember this as I'm playing this video. And then think of me.
Conservative strikes again.
Corny loser with a dusty hat strikes again.
I take back everything. This dude is hilarious.
Oh my goodness. So, as you all may know, I've had my run-ins with a Black conservative perspective. Now, I would have thought he would have gotten some, I don't know, some act right after I gave him that smackdown over that corrupt officer. But it seems that, when you're dumb, ugly, and black in politics, you're going to have a bad time. So one thing that Black conservative perspective doesn't seem to understand is that he gets no respect from anyone because white...
I'm sorry. It wasn't even me smoking. It was the dust from Lucas' hat. Like, what's... Damn. Dusty ass hat. You got that for like 30 years, Lucas. Get a new hat, bro. Is that a new shirt? Nah, it's the same shirt. Yeah. All right, what are you crying about?
Republicans, right, who is his main audience, white ignorants, I'll say, that actual white Republicans don't respect him because they see, hey, you're just placating and pandering to white ignorants of the party. And those people are the same people that actual white...
Lucas is so racist. He's so racist towards white people. You don't even understand. It's so nasty.
Conservatives.
What part of that was Lucas being racist? He literally said that the real white Republicans don't respect this guy because he's pandering and grifting. He literally separated the racist white people from the non-racist white people. But he's racist? Why? Because he knows that some white people are racist? That makes no sense. This is what people listen to. This is what people listen to.
Are trying to yeet. They're trying to yeet from the party. So by him just repeating and regurgitating talking points, he's not helping anybody. Black people don't respect him because he's tap dancing. So no one respects someone who has to cower and cow.
Yeah, I had to double check. I respect him, and I'm black. We don't have a black off. You don't want to have a black off for me. You don't want. When's the last time you been in the hood? Okay. You don't want to have born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. I was shooting some b-ball outside. Y'all want to know? Y'all want to hear that story for the 1,000th time? But I'm from the streets, so yeah. I don't know what's his condition for black. what's his stipulation?
Okay, when Lucas said that, he was talking about the majority of black people. Black people who think like the black conservative guy and Tatum, that's a small percentage. You gotta be pretty retarded to think like that. To always say your own race is always racist, the other race is never racist, and constantly down talk your own people. Who does that? I've never seen any other race do that. So the black people that do respect him, that's a small percentage. A small percentage. Of course, there's always outliers. And we already know the reason why most of these black people are doing this is for views and clicks. And by the way, who believes that this guy is from the streets? Just curious.
Right? Vote however he tells you to vote.
Kowtow to another group of people in order to make a living. You'll never come across anything he says that actually gives an insight or a greater understanding to the political arena. Once again, because he's black, ugly, and dumb. Now, I'm not, making it racial. I'm just making an observation. Now,
What? All right. You can't talk about his intelligence. You got the brain the size of a grape. Right? That's just in my personal opinion. Nothing up here. Nothing up here. Then you talk about some ugly. What? Whatever. First of all, pause. Hey, yo, you talk about his looks. You was checking them out. Yeah. Hunter Avalon gonna get jealous. You gotta slow down. You was checking him out, man. Slow down. Hunter gonna get jealous.
hey, yo! Oh! Y'all ain't like it?
This guy's crazy. But whatever your opinions is, right, of his personal appearance, what that got to do with anything? That's what I'm. That is okay.
His personal appearance didn't have anything to do with what he actually said, which is he never adds anything to the political view because he just is an echo chamber. Whether or not you like the fact that he's talking crap about him, that's a different subject. And sometimes there is like behind the scenes beef that we don't know about. Sometimes these YouTubers know each other better than we know them.
All right, let's keep going. This guy sounds like a whack job. He's nuts. Hit the like button, guys. Tell me in the comment section what you think. Right? Write as many comments as you like, even if you're just saying what's up.
Now, you'll never guess who Black Conservative Perspective decides to defend. You guessed it. You guessed it. That's correct. Marjorie Taylor Greene. This simpleton, okay, and he is a simpleton. Can we be honest? This is the same person who pronounced misnomer as misnumber, okay? Nobody's listening to his content, to give some high IQ take, okay? Because you're not going to get it from him. But nevertheless, he goes on and tries to do mental gymnastics to defend Marjorie Taylor Greene and lambaste Jasmine Crockett. He goes on and says that, hey, well, Marjorie Taylor Greene was just defending herself because she was insulted by Jasmine Crockett.
And here's the thing. Everybody's trying to treat this woman as if she's the victim. And we all know why, because she's a black woman. So therefore, she always has to be the victim.
Even though I have watched these channels and hear this nonsense, it still shocks me sometimes when I hear it come out their mouth. That's crazy. Just to see a black person go, of course she's a victim. Black people always got to be the victim. What is he talking about? That's not even true. White people are victims too sometimes. Everybody in this world gets to be a victim. Life is very giving like that.
Huh? Even if she started it, because she did start it.
Now, I'm thinking to myself, where on God's green earth did she insult Marjorie Taylor Greene? And you want to know what this Sambo says? He goes on to say that, hey, she insulted her by asking her, do you know what we're talking about? Do you know where we are? That's what her insult was to Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Taylor Greene was asking a question, and then this woman decided to interrupt Marjorie Taylor Greene and to insult
I ain't got a good brain.
Marjorie Taylor Greene in regards to asking Marjorie Taylor Greene.
What is he trying to say? Because he stuttered?
I'm just going to say this. If you follow a channel where the YouTuber doesn't even get what the other person is trying to say, why are you watching them? If they're that blind, if they're that brainwashed that they can't even get what someone else is trying to say, whether or not you agree with it or not, but they don't even understand what they're trying to say, stop watching them or keep watching them, whatever. I'm pretty confident all my viewers know exactly what the amazing Lucas was at least trying to say. I'm not saying all you guys agree with him, but I think you know what he was trying to say. He was saying the black conservative guy was mumbling and bumbling, trying to do verbal gymnastics to make it make sense that because Jasmine Crockett asked the other lady, do you know where we're at, is a justified reason for the other lady to attack her looks. In Congress, by the way, not a high school class, in Congress, making fun of someone's looks. This is all part of that. Thing.
I don't understand that. That's really strange.
Does she know why we're here at this committee hearing, right? That was an insult.
Now, albeit, let me just say this. I would think that the bigger insult would be Marjorie Taylor Greene wasting everybody's time, bringing up conversations or topics that are non-germane to what they're discussing at the hearing. I would consider that a bigger insult. It's like, yo, what are you talking about? Nobody's talking about that. He, of course, doesn't, because once again, he's tap dancing, and that's all he's paid to do. He gets clicks and garners views by tap dancing. That's all it is. Just so the white ignorance.
Cap. I'm gonna stop the cap.
It's not cap though. Anyone with common sense knows if you're in a meeting for something and someone else is bringing up stuff that's distracting or has nothing to do with what's going on, and you're like, do you know where we're at? That person is not supposed to attack you in your physical looks, especially in Congress. So it's not cap. The reason why the black conservative person is saying this is because he knows there's racist people out here that want that to be true. It makes them feel good to hear this stuff. It gives them whatever feeling racists get when they hear racist stuff. I don't know what it is because I'm not racist.
He gets views because he's been doing what he's done for a long time, which is come on here and tell the truth, which is come on here and give the people what they need, which is honesty. He's not grifting. You the grifter. You're a woke grifter. Right, you come out here to try to prove your blackness, blackity black, black, black. You have not said a valid point yet.
Wait, Amazing Lucas is not considered woke. He's just a person that tells the truth, that exposes the game that's being played on us all. And I haven't heard Lucas one time mention the fact that he's black at all. The only one talking about blackness is this BxBEASTBOY. And how he's from the streets. I'm starting to really believe he might not be from the streets.
Not one. And take off that dusty ass hat. That ain't just collecting dust up there. It's on a dusty song.
So the Republican Party can say, hey, look, this is a black person who agrees with me. See, so I can't be racist. He agrees with me. That is his value to the political arena. Nevertheless, that's the mental gymnastics he tries to play. And he says, well, she's the one that started, and Marjorie Taylor Greene just gave her the smoke that she was asking for.
So she got the smoke that she was asking for. And again, lo and behold, is now, woe is me, boohoo, racism.
Now, proceeding further, he then goes on to call, guess who he calls ghetto? Guess who he calls ghetto? You guessed it again. You guys are 2 for 2. He calls Jasmine Crockett ghetto.
Some of these women that participated in this cat fight, namely Miss Jasmine Crockett, trying to take advantage of this to gain more clout among the Yas Queens of America by doing a media tour where she's boohoo whining crying racism against Marjorie Taylor Greene and MAGA America for calling her ghetto in response to her acting ghetto on the
I ain't got a good brain.
congressional floor, right? Doing this hearing. Okay. So
now, I would think that the ghetto person would be Marjorie Taylor Greene. You know, the person who cheated on her husband. That's correct. Cheated on her husband with some tantric guru. The person who was stripped of their assignments. I would consider that ghetto. I would consider someone being ghetto talking about a topic that has nothing to do with the congressional hearing that she was at. I would consider that ghetto. I would consider it ghetto saying that, hey, maybe your fake eyelashes are stopping you from being able to read. I would consider that ghetto, right? There's a litany of things that she's done that could possibly be construed as ghetto. But who does this Sambo try and say is ghetto?
Slow down, sir.
Again, he's speaking facts. And when the black conservative guy said, when Jasmine got the smoke she asked for, Jasmine wasn't worried about no smoke. Jasmine is the fire. Remember, she's the one that went viral with the Jasmine's the one that tore her up. What do you mean the smoke that she didn't want? She was just trying to keep the meeting focused. That's it. And yes, these people use terms like ghetto and thug when it comes to black people acting out, but they never call white people that. That is a term that is specific to black people. So you can see how it might seem, a little weird. If anything, shouldn't he have called both of them thugs and both of them need to go outside and take a break? Let's keep it real.
A little sassy. You might hurt your neck there, brother. You might get whiplash from all that neck snapping.
You want to know what he did? He did exactly what I said the lineage of evil does. Because clearly, black conservative perspective comes from a lineage of evil. I'm not making it racial. I'm just making an observation based off of his own testimony. Because he tries to do mental gymnastics to malign Jasmine Crockett by calling her ghetto. Calls her ghetto due to what? Her response. And he tries to invalidate her response by falsely alleging she insulted Marjorie Taylor Greene first. So Marjorie Taylor Greene had every right. This is what these imbeciles do. This is what these Sambos do. This is why we despise them so much. This is why actual white Republicans despise them so much, because they are no value. They always pander to the lowest common denominator of everything.
This dude's so racist. He's disgusting. Right? You can just say he just comes from a place of hate. There's just so much hate in his heart.
The only thing he expressed, not liking or hating or whatever, is those type of people. The black conservative type of people that spread hate. That's it. Not to white people, not to black people. This particular small group of black people that keep doing this, keep grifting just for views and clicks. He's telling the absolute truth. It's for views and clicks.
Nasty.
Every group, always, because nothing she did can be considered ghetto. Defending yourself as a black woman is now ghetto, unless you do it how they want you to do it. You have to say this, you have to do that, and here's the thing. Upon her being attacked, which is what she was, upon Marjorie Taylor Greene saying what she said, she didn't even say anything. Do you understand? Jasmine Crockett didn't even say anything. She didn't even reply. Listen to me. She didn't even reply. She didn't reply at all. It wasn't until AOC was like, yo, I demand this to be struck from the record, right? It was until that they said, the chairman or whatever said, hey, no, we're not going to strike it from the record. In which she asked, why? That's what she asked.
I ain't going front. I get what y'all mean when y'all be saying his voice is annoying as hell. It is. Oh my gosh, you sound like a cracked out Cat Williams. This is bad.
Now, if you haven't noticed yet, let me point out, BxBEASTBOY never says anything to debate what Lucas is saying. He's never saying anything to defend his stance. He just keeps saying he's stupid. He sounds like a cracked out Cat Williams. He's feminine. He's soft. He's trying to be black. He's not coming back with anything that rebutes anything Lucas is saying. He's just talking mess. that usually is a sign that the other person is telling the truth and this person is just a grifter.
He's just mad. Look at him. Why he this mad? Yo, fam, why is he this upset? This nigga look mad as hell.
She tried to get a better understanding of why that would not be stricken from the record, and gave an example. If I were to call someone bleach blonde, bad built, butch body, would that be okay? Essentially, she was calling out the hypocrisy. Now, how Black conservative perspective sees it, well, that was ghetto. That was ghetto because she's an angry Black woman. I kid you not, bro. This is what he's saying, bro. This is what he's saying.
Again, people rightfully are saying, yes, you're acting ghetto, right? When you call somebody a beach blonde, bad built butch body, yeah, that is ghetto behavior, right?
You want to know what he also tries to describe as ghetto? Her cursing.
When you curse on the floor of Congress, that is by definition ghetto behavior, and it doesn't matter why you're doing it.
Her cursing. Oh, she's ghetto for cursing.
Again, when Lucas proves a point, showing all these white Congress people that have cursed, and of course weren't called ghetto or anything else, why doesn't Beast Boy respond to that? He has nothing to say to that. He'll just say, this nigga. That's it.
Clearly ghetto. And I can't even do his language, how he talks, right? Because I'd have to, go mentally brain dead in order to talk like that. Because he slurs his words. He's inarticulate, right? It's really bad. It's like watching someone with Down syndrome give a political commentary.
What? What? This ain't even good commentary that you giving right now at all. That joke was horrible, right? Like, there's like literally no point to anything that you're saying.
Is he trolling us? He literally is telling Lucas his content is horrible, his jokes suck, and there's no points to what he's saying. Why does that sound exactly like BxBEASTBOY? BxBEASTBOY, are you telling me your content is funny? Are you telling me the jokes you have been saying are funny? Are you telling me you have been saying anything of importance? He ain't even saying nothing. Jokes ain't even funny. This nigga. Content ain't no good. I see why you guys think he's crazy. Fuck out of here.
You just hate this dude. You hate him because he's way more successful than you, because people actually like him, not because he's grifting to the woke audience, because people genuinely rock with him. He's out here being honest, giving out the truth. You a hater. Like, you can smell the bitterness of. Look at the bitterness in his face.
It's humorous at some times, but it's also sad. If cursing is ghetto, I guess, bro, damn near everyone in Congress is ghetto. Would Trump be considered ghetto when he curses at his rallies? Would that be considered ghetto? Now cursing is ghetto, bro. This is what I'm talking about. You have samples like this who go out of their way to vilify Black people because he wants the praise and adulation of his white ignorance. Because those are the ones who are clicking, saying, "Oh, we love you."
Because any white person who likes him, in your eyes, is ignorant. This dude's disgusting, bro. I'm talking about his actions. He's foul.
You're the best thing ever. Those are the people who are saying that. The dregs of society, the actual dregs of the Republican Party. That's who he's placating to. So he tries to go even further to tap dance and let them know, hey, I'm one of the good ones. And he tries to attack, I kid you not, he tries to attack the looks of Jasmine Crockett.
Now, again, was that really an attack on her appearance? I don't know. As much as just, she's pointing out the fact that, hey, you wear fake eyelashes. Maybe right? And I, again, personally think that, if I was Jasmine Crockett, I would not be talking about how anybody looks, considering how, it's hard to say what she looks like. I mean, I don't know what she looks like, right? Because all that makeup, the lashes, the weave, again, I'm not entirely.
That don't really sound like an attack, bro. Maybe I'm tripping.
Sure what she looks like when she takes all that stuff off, right? So,
So telling a girl that she wears so much damn makeup that there's no way you could actually tell what they look like is not an attack? This dude must have no game. He ain't got no girlfriend. With that take, I'm gonna wonder if he's even talked to a girl.
Oh, yes, sir. I miss you like a hog miss fly, like a baby miss mammy titty.
Bruh, sir, this is some wild stuff. Talk about having a lack of self-awareness, bro. You are the last person on God's green earth to talk about anything, okay? And then tries to say that, well, is it really an insult, or is she just saying that, she has fake eyelashes? Is that really an insult, or is she just saying what she's saying?
What's wrong with this nigga?
Come on now. This is
sad. This is so sad. We've been watching it for how long? Oh my God, it's about over 10 minutes. This nigga ain't make a single point yet. Not one. He just crying. Just,
So he didn't make 1 point. He didn't make one statement which should have had a reply to it. Not one. This world is crazy. Apparently, you don't even need to know how to think to run a YouTube channel. They're making me look real bad with my measly 950 whatever subscribers. BxBEASTBOY is blowing me out the water, and all he's doing is this. This dude's a clown. He hasn't made 1 point. Not one. Oh, I feel sorry for him. How long have we been watching his video? Oh, 17 minutes and 54 seconds. And he hasn't made 1 point. Not one. His jokes aren't even funny. Look at him. What a clown. Maybe that small part in my video will blow my video up. I stole his style. And again, I just want to point out, he has over 30,000 subscribers. I don't even have 1,000. This is not fair.
And I think he older than me. This is sad, bro.
What? By a show of comments, who thinks who is older? Is BxBEASTBOY older than Lucas? Or is Amazing Lucas older than BxBEASTBOy? In your opinion, just by vision sight.
Oh, man. Yes, I'm laughing at his pain. He's seeking attention. What he really wants, he wants Black Conservative Perspective to actually do like a bunch of back and forth response, so like people couldn't pay attention to this lonely, whack piece of crap over here.
I'm still blown away that this guy is blowing me out of the water. But Black Conservative and Lucas should do a back and forth. I want to do a back and forth with most of these guys. Tatum, all of them, bring it on. They should, because they need to be questioned. They need to be answered. They need to be challenged. They're just running their mouth. That's all they're doing, running their mouth.
Well, I'm noticing how desperate and weak this guy is. Noticing how desperate and weak and just sad this lonely ass Dusty is.
Do you see how intellectually dishonest this Sambo is? Do you see how intellectually dishonest this manlet is? Now, if somebody were to say, hey, you look like a dwarf, you have the body of an adolescent woman, and you have a struggling beard on your face that's probably covering up the acne marks that you got when you were a child in Africa, would that be an insult?
He's saying, oh my gosh, why you always keep trying to like lie about where he's from? He's American, right? He's American. You're from a place called Bitchland. I know. Population, you, right? You talking about beards, your joint look Velcro.
Wait a minute. If Bitchland only has one person in it, how does BxBEASTBOY knows it exists? Did it used to have 2 people and he moved?
Your beard looking like a Lego piece. Look like you put it on in the morning, right? It's your struggle beard. What was you talking about? Your beard come off with your hat. You look like one of the Little Rascals. Remember the 90s Little Rascals movie? They try to come in there with the fake beard. That's what Lucas looked like. Lucas coming on YouTube looking like this. You try to come up in here with alfalfa and that damn beard, and you want to clown on beards.
Okay, I think you guys get the point. This dude didn't come back on anything Lucas said. He just tried to talk mess about him. The whole video. At least when I talk mess about people, I still come back with rebuttals and stuff. I'm not just informationless. He turned this video into a roast battle. A one-sided roast battle because Lucas can't come back, but a cheap one-sided roast battle. That's what this video was. And terrible at that. Not one quotable, not one rememberable line. And look how many views he has. Look how many subscribers he has. Come on, guys. We can't stand for this. This is the United States of YouTube. And we can't let someone like that outshine me. So as a people, as a group, as the YouTube nation, we need to come together and give me a whole lot more subscribers to make YouTube great again. So I can get my voice out there and clown all these clowns and spread my truth and sarcasm across the internet. But this right here is proof that they are grifting. If BxBEASTBOY is doing this well, and he literally said nothing, all he did was hate on somebody that was against conservative black people, against black people that spread racist narratives. And since he decided to make fun of him, he got views, he got clicks. It's that simple. Some of my haters always point out that I don't have very many views. I know that, and there's reasons for that. One is because I go against the grain and I tell the truth a lot. 2 is because I don't have a niche, meaning my channel is not like a specific thing. It's not a sports channel. It's not a Lakers channel. It's not a mechanic channel. It's not a baking channel. I talk about all kinds of different stuff. So I don't have a particular group that just looks for me or stays with me. I'm not on the political side. I'm not on the religious side. I don't have those type of connections, and I don't want to fake those type of connections to tap into people's emotions just so they agree with me. It's simple psychology. If you know a LeBron James hater and you want a positive response out of him, all you gotta do is walk up to him and say, man, I'm tired of LeBron James. He's trash. And right away, you're gonna get all his support. And if you want a negative response, then you would say, hey, LeBron James is the GOAT, right? And then immediately he's gonna be like, what you talking about? And be instantly against you. It's the same thing. These black grifters are saying racist stuff about black people that mainly white racist people want to hear. There's also black people that hate black people, but obviously the majority of racist people against black people are going to be white because of history. It's just the way it is. So I know I sacrifice views and subscribers doing what I do, not having a niche, going against the grain, because the truth grows slower than lies. It's just the way it is, and I'm completely fine with that. I'm not going to change what I'm doing. Trust me, I know, especially being a black YouTuber, I could do exactly what the black conservative guy is doing, and my channel would blow up. It would, but I don't want to do that. I'm not about spreading hate, And I'm not gonna sell my soul for views and subscribers. I'm not gonna do that. My platform is to inspire people, to motivate people, hopefully have a laugh. I get that I piss people off, but that's because they can't stand the truth, and that's not my fault. I don't really care. But now that you know BxBEASTBOY is blowing me out of the water in subscribers, and I have no idea how, all I need you guys to do is comment below. Tell me what you think. Do you think... Man, I'm such a clown. I had no good points. My content is garbage. Look at my dusty hat. Or are you down for the cause and ready to make YouTube great again and give me the subscribers I need to pass up BxBEASTBOY? Because that shit just ain't fair. But while you're telling me your thoughts, I'm also gonna need you to hit that bell like the hunchback. Also click that hit checker button and sub ride with me. And I'll see you on the next trip.
Day and night. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. All my life. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Can't help Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. That's why Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.